Hi traders, thanks ever so much for joining me again. Going to be talking about the trading system that I use today, and in particular I'm going to talk to you about chart reading and how I read the charts. So if you've got any questions, leave them below and I'll answer them, and please do subscribe to this channel and you'll get more insights into how traders trade for a living through day trading, and that's my speciality. I read price charts in order to make sure that the next candle, and it's the start of the next candle where I will normally enter. I almost never enter a trade 3/4 of a way through the candle or even halfway through the candle. It's almost at the start, but not quite the start very often, very soon after. And I specialize in reading the charts on short-term time frames, and that translates into success for me, and I want success for you. So all the reasons that you decided that you were going to try trading, for all of those reasons, you wanted to be successful, and you can have that with the right system. With the right system, you're reading the charts, and that's reading consistency. And markets do repeat themselves time and time again because there are mathematical equations at play constantly. You know, you don't need to give yourself a headache thinking about all of this stuff. And you can look into it in so much detail that you get completely confused. I know, because I did many years ago. You know, I got confused for years and it took me a long time to become profitable. But when I did, you can feel just the relaxation of it. You know, I've always loved trading, but now I love it for the reason that it gives me success, and that's what I want for you. So learn to trade with Ant's Gold, and I believe that's what you will have. The opportunities are there daily, and I'm going to have a look at the charts with you in just a second. There is a particular style of candlestick that we're looking to hit. We're looking to get in just before a big bodied candlestick. The candlesticks that have big tails up, big tails down, and sometimes both with a small body, the doji candlesticks, really, that's not going to do it. You know, predicting what's going to happen in 3 candlesticks time, again, there's too much randomness, if that's a word. There's too much that's random about it. The next candlestick, I think, and I know for myself that I can predict the next candle color very successfully, very frequently. And really only when the price starts in the right sort of position and you get a good open, what I'd expect as the right open to a candlestick. And it's the tails on the candlesticks that determine your risk. It's the color of the candlesticks that make you the money. So have a look at this and you'll understand more. So this is the Dow, and it could be any market in the world. If you've got a favorite market and you want to trade that with this system, you can do so. And the same rules apply. I've got the river of value, which went down for a little while there, and then price broke through it, came back down and bounced. And since then, the price has been following the river and staying above it. And there are good signals within my system for each time price came back to the river of value and bounced. And these, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 trades here
each had a reward to risk of greater than 2 to 1. These are the trades that you're going to be looking for, and actually even that one had a good small tail, so price opened here, went down, went up, and because of the fact that you've got access to other time frames, this is the 5-minute time frame, but on another time frame this candle was in a good position and it went up at the beginning of the candlestick and then came back down towards the end. But that's not in the right position to take a long trade on this trading time frame because it was below the river of value. You go long above the river of value and short below the river of value, and this every time it bounces, goes through, and then came back and bounced, and so that there is a good trade with stop below the low, price open, went down, turned green, and then went up. Not a huge candlestick, but these are the type of candlesticks that work brilliantly for your profit and loss. When you can get in with such a tight stop and get out at the end of the candlestick, you've got a defined time frame for the candle, for the trade, and that's ideal. There's nothing to confuse you about this, and that's the simplicity of the system.
So my question to you is, what would it mean to you to have 6 winners a day, let's say, or 4 winners a day even, where you got, double your risk as a reward? What would that mean to you, and what would that mean for your life? That's how powerful being successful at this can be. And I think that that's worth investing a bit of money and a bit of time towards, don't you? I think it is.
Again, if you take a trade within there, you end up with, a loss because basically, there's going to be a charge for trading and the price hardly moved at all. Again, hardly moved at all. And this was back here was pre-open and the candles are very small. But during the trading day, everything's good on this market. There are 50 points between each of these numbers here. So each candlestick is about 50 points long. So even on that particular candle there with the green body, the body's worth 25 points. Nothing on that one. That one, the entry's too far away from the river of value, and that one's perfect. Price came back, touched the river of value, held above it, so this one came down and closed above the river of value, showed a bit of rejection on the bottom of the candlestick there, and again there. And so the bodies of these candlesticks here, this one and this one, are the whole body is above the river of value. It's above the 8 EMA, and it's in opening in prime position when it puts the little tail in and then turns green. You're in, and you've got a great reward to risk trade. Less of a win on that one, but still a win, and a good trade there as well. Didn't quite make the river of value, but there are other signals which I'm not showing you on here so that I don't overcomplicate things for you immediately. That's in good position, and with that tiny tail at the bottom that went in first, and that's important. The tail has to go in first and then turn green, and then it stayed green. And you can see that the probability of a green candlestick in here is extremely high once price has gone down to the river of value, and that's within one of the signals within the system. When I trade close to the river of value, or close to an 8 EMA, or close to the 20 EMA, and that's what I do, and it works for me. If you want it to work for you, if you want to make a proper effort at realizing your dreams for trading, you've got to have a proper bona fide system, one that's been tested, one that you can see on the charts. This is a live chart on the 14th of October, and you can see this chart and you can see that this has happened. And from my previous videos, you know that I'm taking these trades. You know that I am, and I want you to take them too, but you shouldn't do until you've been through my system and had my coaching. So if you're looking for help with your trading, if you want a system that is simple and consistent for me, it's simple for everybody and it's consistent for me because I only take trades when there is a signal. You can see that there are plenty of 5-minute candles on here which would have ended up with a loss or with no gain at all because they're not in the right position and all the signals aren't there. So if you're just trading randomly and pressing buy or sell hoping that it's going to work, then it's not, and you're going to lose money, and I don't want that for you. I want you to make money and I want to make you happy. So please do subscribe to this channel for more, and do contact me if you want any help with your trading. Thanks ever so much for watching this one. I'll catch you soon. Cheers, bye.